Good morning. I hereby call this the third meeting of the House Standing Committee on Families and Children to order. Please make sure your cell phones are silenced during the committee hearing. Secretary, please call the roll.
Representative Baker. Representative Banta.
Here.
Representative Kleins.
Here.
Representative Decker. Representative Dietz.
Here.
Representative Elliott. Representative Fleming. Representative Gooch. Representative Proctor.
Here.
Representative Rayburn. Representative Raymond.
Here.
Representative Riley. Representative Rourks.
Here.
Representative Tate.
Here.
Representative Wilner.
Here.
Representative Wilson. And Chair Hebron.
Present. Thank you. We have a quorum, so we are duly constituted to move forward with our meeting. Does anyone in the on the committee have any special guests they'd like to announce or welcome? Representative Rourks.
I have a shadow here today, and I don't know if she's here yet, but she will be. Her name is Kenyetta Dean Bacon from Jefferson County, so I'd like to make her feel welcome.
Okay, I would like to welcome a few guests. I have with me my mayor of Elizabethtown, Jeff Gregory, police chief Jeremy Thompson of Elizabethtown, and I've got two friends in the audience, Kara Atwood and Karen Herdina. Please make them feel welcome to the committee today. And we are down for business. The first bill will be House Bill 238. With Representative Williams, please come to the table with your guest. Please make sure that you both introduce yourselves and make sure the microphone is on. You'll see the green button.
Thank you, late Chairman, and I appreciate the opportunity to present this bill today. My name is Representative Wade Williams. I represent the 4th Legislative District. I'll let my guests introduce themselves.
Okay, I'm Morgan Elliston. I'm here on behalf of my daughter.
Representative Dan Bentley, District 98.
And do we have Danny? Yeah, all right.
Danny Slayton, Top Shelf Live, and I'm here for Down Syndrome Louisville.
All right, what I'm here to talk about today is this bill, and this bill's about a medical procedure discrimination. 4 states have already passed this law, and others are pending as we meet here today. Individuals with disabilities routinely face discrimination in health care, from consultations to referrals and all the way to the determination of eligibility and placement on waiting lists. Often this discrimination is subtle, based on quiet assumptions like out-of-date but very still prevalent assumptions like the quality of length of life of someone with Down syndrome, for instance. This bill does not tell healthcare providers that they are not allowed to consider a patient's disability as a factor at all in making a determination of eligibility for an organ transplant. Rather, it emphasizes that a disability should only be considered if it has been found to be medically significant to the provision of the organ. House Bill 238 also directs healthcare providers to consider an individual's personal care support when making determinations regarding organ donations. There's a remedy in this bill for individuals who believe they have been discriminated against, but it is limited to injunctive relief only. And with that being said, I'd like to pass it to Ms. Elliston.
Hi. Committee chair, members of the committee, Representative Williams, thank you for the opportunity to speak here today. My husband, my daughter Quinn, and I are residents of Frankfort. Quinn is 11 years old, and she's the absolute center of our universe. Shortly after Quinn turned 1, she was diagnosed with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome. This syndrome affects 1 in 50,000 individuals, and due to various medical complexities, 1 in 3 children do not survive until the age of 2. This particular rare disease has affected her in many ways. It includes severe growth and intellectual disability, chronic kidney disease, and epilepsy. While I'm grateful for the advancement in medical technology, which allows individuals like Quinn to survive and thrive, I'm also concerned about what the future will hold for her. Her kidneys are currently functioning at 30%. The chances are slim that we will not have to pursue a kidney transplant in her future. All across the Commonwealth, individuals like Quinn may someday need an organ transplant. In its current form, the guidelines for allocation of an organ does not mention protections for individuals with disabilities. And I quote, "Allocation of a deceased donor organ must not be influenced positively or negatively by political influence, national origin, ethnicity, sex, religion, or financial status. No mention of disabilities." In 2012, a child with Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome was directly affected by this type of discrimination. Her family was told by the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, which is the number 4 children's hospital in America, that their daughter did not qualify for a kidney transplant because she was, quote, mentally retarded and does not have the quality of life to justify the transplant. The kicker, her mother was her match. Our family directly understands the impact and importance of organ transplant, as my father-in-law was a kidney recipient in 1981 at the age of 26. Although not impacted with disabilities, he went on to enjoy 29 more years of life before his passing. With the passing of House Bill 238, you will be giving individuals with disabilities the same rights as every other individual that needs a transplant. 37 states have passed similar legislation to protect individuals with disabilities. It is my hope that we can start the process of protecting every Kentuckian with a yes vote for House Bill 238. Thank you.
That being said, I'd like to pass it to Dr. Bentley.
I'm going to pass to him.
Okay, sounds good.
Good morning. My name's Danny Slayton. I'm a lobbyist with Top Shelf Lobby, but today I'm here on behalf of the Down Syndrome Louisville. I'm the vice president of the board of trustees of Down Syndrome Louisville. We serve, which is a wonderful advocacy and education and service provider in Louisville. And we serve the community of individuals with Down syndrome and their families and friends in Jefferson County and surrounding counties. I also serve as the secretary of the State Advisory Panel for Exceptional Children, which is a committee that advises the Kentucky Department of Education on unmet needs of students with disabilities. I have a 7-year-old daughter with Down syndrome, and I'm happy to say at the moment she's very healthy, and she's a thriving first grader. But many of our children and adults with Down syndrome have complicated heart issues, lung issues, kidney issues, and any other myriad issues that plague the rest of us as well. Last night I emailed a story to you guys. I wanted to kind of keep my comments short because I know time is short here in Frankfort. It was an abbreviated story of Madison Dugas's life. I won't repeat that story, but except to say that she was very lucky to have a great transplant cardiologist, and she was only on the transplant list for a few months. And obviously she's 3 years old. She's actually 2 years past her transplant and still doing great. But of course, a transplant like that is not a fix for everything and has a lot of side effects. Some of the anti-rejection medicine is kind of wrecking her little kidneys, and she has she's on oxygen